What is very similar is that you never know what's coming, and it's definitely the same mental game. You're really doing a personal journey there in your progression, and I think that reminds me about entrepreneurship.
Good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love in life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
Hello friends and welcome to MattGron Talks. This is episode 178. We are getting there for sure. My name is Mattias Gronborg, aka MattGron, and here in this show I share my scale-up journey building my company from nothing to something, or the moon, as I also usually say. And of course, as usual, my dear friend and co-host Svea Malina Lanshoff. How are you doing, Svea?
Hi, Mattias. I'm doing good. How are you? How was your weekend?
It was great.
Yeah.
I'm back on track here today, Monday, and we are rolling.
New week, new opportunities.
Another episode is coming up.
So, I don't know if you noticed, guys, but I have a new microphone situation, so I don't have this, big hook anymore. So I want to try something now. This is where entrepreneurship runs smack into reality. Before when this thing was here, I kind of was a bit limited in how hard I could smack, but now I feel I have more space to work with, So welcome to MattGron Talks, and we actually do 3 episodes every single week on Monday, Wednesday, and on Friday. And we do have a whole framework in place. Matthias, do you want to introduce that?
Yes, we have a framework for you guys, and if this is your first episode, welcome to MattGron Talks. And every Monday we talk about one of my favorite topics, actually, self-development, and I share my journey growing as a human being and a leader. And then every Wednesday we talk about all the things I'm learning in the entrepreneurial process, scaling up my company, and then every Friday, we summarize the week and I share my weekly self-inventory, and that means I talk about all the things that I could have done differently. We also discuss things I have learned, and we are also celebrating the victories, which is important. So what do we have for today, Svea?
So today, like you said, a personal topic, development, and I have heard and kind of seen that you picked up a new hobby there, boxing. And we have not talked about that yet, and I felt like your bruise there on your left eye was a good, smooth bridge into this topic. So let's start with that. Yeah. So first of all, I don't even know, how long have you been doing boxing? When did you pick that up?
So, I think it's 10 weeks now or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And out of all sports, I mean, when I think of boxing, I feel like, it's very dangerous, very brutal, lots of injuries all the time. Why did you pick up boxing?
Okay, yeah. It's not really my perspective of boxing.
Okay.
I was very interesting. I wanted to try and see if I could learn something new, and like I have for a couple of years doing a lot of CrossFit and other high intensity training, and also strength training. And I thought, okay, let's try something that might test my brain a little bit more, and coordination and things like that. Yeah. So, and then there were a couple of guys that asked me if I would like to join they were setting up like a class at the gym where I work out. So,
okay, cool.
It came very natural, and
yeah, I like that. Always trying something new. And how does a training session usually look like? Because I just need to say, I was a bit surprised that you had a bruised eye because, in my mind, you were, like punching and training with like a sack hanging there. I don't know anything about boxing. Like, I'm sorry. But then when you had a bruise, I thought, no, wait a second. A sack doesn't usually do that. So how do your sessions usually look like?
Could be different depending on what kind of purpose you have with the training, but it could be you will be hitting pads, or also now started to grow into some kind of light sparring sessions with each other. So yeah, but it's also, I would say, it's very high intensity workout sessions, and I like that.
I have read a little bit about boxing now, and I was surprised because, like I said, for me, you know, not having any background or a relation to boxing, it was just for me, oh, it's quite a dangerous sport, and why would people pick this up? But I read about it, and I really saw how many advantages that has, and it makes a lot of sense. Like, I mean, obviously it's good for your body, you're building your muscles, but I've also read that, you know, like it actually trains your brain and your eye-hand coordination, and it sounded like there were actually a lot of benefits to it for sure. And
wow,
yeah,
I didn't know that. Then I might continue.
Yeah, it really sounded like there were lots of good things with boxing.
Was great. Great motivational speak there from you. Very informed, a lot of information that I didn't know, actually.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, actually, you know, we just see you have this bruised eye. Sorry, I'm bringing this up again. But, you know, that happens when you're boxing, right? When you're doing that sport. Are you not, like, worried or afraid of getting injured when you do that?
I mean, you can get injured, even if you are doing other type of training as well. So it's part of an active lifestyle, I think. And this is not on a serial competition level. I'm just working out. So learning new things. I think they doing CrossFits together with other people. I would say it's even more dangerous than what I'm doing right now. People are dropping weights all over the place. I mean, there's so many things that could happen. You need to be aware and conscious about your surroundings when you are working out. And
yeah. And you know why I was laughing in the beginning when you said, I mean, you could get injured in all kinds of scenarios, because you know how like 2.5 weeks I had an accident in the bathroom, and I actually like stretched my ligaments on my ankle, and I'm still not back on track. It's true. I mean, you're right. I have to give you that. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter really what you do there. You can get injured anywhere. And I know that before you even did boxing yourself, you like to kind of compare entrepreneurship with boxing. There were some things you said about that. And now, I mean, you're actually doing boxing. Maybe you could give us some more examples of some parallels that you see between the two. Is there something?
What is very similar is that you never know what's coming, and now I'm talking more about when you're, you know, moving over to just training your techniques on pads, and you're actually, you know, growing into sparring with other people. You realize you never know what's coming, and it's definitely the same mental game. You're really doing a personal journey there in your progression, and I think that reminds me about entrepreneurship. And sometimes I say that a lot of people think that entrepreneurship is more like a chess game. You're thinking out the right strategies, and then you move your pieces. But it's more like boxing, because you never know what's coming,
and sometimes you have to take
suddenly you have a bruised eye.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's a nice picture you paint there. Yeah. And I have one last question. I mean, you said you have done it for a bit more than 2 months now. Can you see any positive impact that this new sport has on your daily life or your health or whatever you do?
I think it's fun.
It's fun.
That's the positive impact.
I feel that's almost the most important thing. Should be fun. Yeah. And I know you also do that in your lunch breaks, right? You go to boxing sessions.
Yeah. Yes.
Always at lunch breaks. Yeah, because
it's the 2 sessions I do every week. They are during lunch. Yes.
Yeah, I was actually talking to David, who was filming your other vlog, and I said to him earlier today, I said, I don't know how Mattias does that. Like, go like having worked half of the day and then lunch break where most people try to relax, you're doing an intense boxing session and go back. I don't know if I would have the energy for this, but maybe that is even like a good thing to, when you're mostly sitting on the table or something or work on the screen, to actually once in a while get this break. I could imagine that it's probably a nice thing to have a little break in your, office life. Is that so?
I think, everything is tied together, and the thoughts you get impacts your emotion and also your physical presence. And I think working out, doing like a lunch workout or a morning workout could definitely set you up with a different mood and energy for the day, or in this case during the afternoon.
Yeah,
and
that's true. Okay.
So, I think to wrap that up, that's what you are responsible for every day when you are building something. It's your own decision, and you need to set yourself up for the impact you need to create to reach your goals. So,
yeah.
Boom.
Nice summary right there. Thank you, Mattias. And yeah, thank you for sharing your experience so far with your new boxing career. Let's see how that goes. And you guys, thank you for watching. As always, if you like what we're doing here, then please subscribe to the channel. Like we said in the beginning, we do 3 episodes every single week. And if you have any ideas for future episodes, any questions, don't be shy, leave it in the comments, and like the video and hit the bell so you don't miss any future episode. Hope to see you in the next one. And thank you, Mattias.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.